good boxing world? BFV back in the building. Hit you with another one too. Shout out to the team, G5 Jeff TV, VP Shane. As you can see, what the topic on the screen is Canelo. It's the quote unquote cash cow of boxing currently, and he's gotten an offer from Big Al Heyman to fight. Obviously, Charlo. We've heard that word for about a month now. It's official, I guess, now that you got guys like Mike Coppinger putting it out. So we believe paperwork has been sent over. Confirmation of it being accepted. That's what the debate is right now for everybody across the world of boxing. You know, we all sort of semi-Canelo fans, but really we fans of boxing. So I'm speaking from that aspect. The fight. Let's talk about these numbers. You would estimate it would have to be bigger than what he was offered for the Plant fight. We, over at Goodfellas Podcast, where I think the last number we was talking about was 30 mil for Canelo and 10 for Plant. Not bad numbers for a guy that never really seen a super fight in his career. So I think that was good. And it was obviously a one-fight situation because they're offering them another one-fight situation again. So what would you say? I'm thinking $60 million fight. Probably top out at 70. Think 60-20. I mean 40-20, something like that. 40 mil Canelo, 20 for Charlo. Charlo does have good steam with his name. I believe he's a recognizable fighter. He's definitely has hometown support, maybe state support, so to speak. So he has his own sort of bag coming to the table, so to speak. So cashing him out properly and him already being an in-house fighter for Al, I doubt if Al lowballs them. That's one of the big things that we speak about with PBC. They do overpay their fighters. So, I mean, you got to think that Charlo will be looking at a $20 million payday. And if you really look at it from Canelo's situation, they're trying to find the best fight where they're not in danger. So you kind of going after technically the smaller guy. I've stated that on Instagram before, going back and forth with different people when this fight originally came up. So I still stand on that. I think that technically you're trying to fight the smaller guy, but you also need names. The Yeldermans and those guys off that European tour, we've already forgotten about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I've discredited you for that. So on the flip side, he's gotten an offer from Eddie Hearn. This is a two-fight situation. This is against Dimitri Bivol at light heavy. I ain't gonna lie, man. Bivol too big for Canelo. He too big for him, man. I just think maybe Canelo's boxing skills could carry him through the fight, but I think that weight difference will really come to show. And then you got a secondary offer for a second fight trilogy against Gennady Golovkin. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Gennady's name is kind of cold in the streets. That fight might not do a bag on the backside. Like the payday from that fight might not equal out to the original offer. So maybe they hoping that they can hype these fights or to get some new eyes to that DAZN platform. But Bivol, I mean, the hardcores know him. I don't know that he's big on the casual side of the game. So, I mean, Eddie Hearn's offer is definitely, I'm thinking from their side, I'm thinking if I'm in their shoes, I just push that to the side, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is nothing in this situation interests me. You want Golovkin to come up to 168. He's older, so he's not gonna make the strongest 168. He does have some downtime, so maybe some self-repair could have went on where that could still be an interesting chess match between the two, but I doubt seriously anybody's really clamoring for that fight. I'm sure people would like to see him take another shot at that light heavyweight situation, but there's some monsters up there right now, so you're not going to find a Sergey Kovalev that's long in the tooth in that division right now. They got some nice monsters. Better Beterbiev, you know what I mean? Beterbiev, my bad, not Beterbiev. That's my other guy from welterweight, so excuse me. But Beterbiev, obviously Bivol, You know, you got Joe Smith Jr., so it's a couple big dogs up there. Now, if any of those guys he could probably beat, it would probably be Joe Smith Jr. that I would favor him. But I don't know. I doubt if he goes that route, bro, because they're trying to move strategically. And if they can get these guys like a Plant who can box but has no punching power, so obviously you have the upper hand in that scenario, and we seen how that fight went. Now you're in a scenario where you could take an offer where you can keep control of your of what's going on with your career, one fight deal with PBC. I think they're going to lean that way, and that's the way they're going to go. Hopefully we do get to see that on May 5th, you know, Cinco de Mayo. That's when he usually likes to fight. Again, man, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. I tried to give you my 1-2 and a little bit of breakdown on how I see this playing out. But again, I'm rolling with him picking that Charlo fight, and I kind of favor Charlo in that.